Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening and welcome to the 1904 Lounge for our first home game at the KC Stadium here for an entire month. And we see the Tigers top of the Sky Bet Championship. Good points for us last night for Leeds and Middlesbrough sharing a 0-0, which means whatever happens tonight, we'll still be top of the table, but there could be a 4-point gap should we beat our visitors today. I'll bring you all the team news coming soon. Also, I have a quiz. You could be winning an amazing prize. And as you tuck into your pre-match meal, please would you welcome a couple of ex-players to the front of the stage. Firstly, you know this man very well, the Hull City Club Ambassador, Dean Windass. And alongside Dean tonight, our special guest tonight is a man who's been a player himself down the years. He's been a very successful manager. One of those clubs that he managed was a side that won promotion under his management. And of course, our visitors here tonight, manager of Brighton and Hove Albion in years gone by. Please would you welcome Micky Adams is here. Micky, good evening. How's your journey up tonight?
Terrible. That M1's a killer.
So you've only just made it in good time then?
Yeah, in enough time, yeah.
Lovely. So what are you up to now, Micky?
At this moment in time, I've got a few things on the go. I'm a Premier League delegate, match delegate, which means that I basically assess referees.
Right.
Not my favourite people, so they don't look forward to my assessments. And I've got a consultancy with an agency as well. So I'm busy. I'm busy without actually getting involved with football on a daily basis.
But still involved with the game, because I think once you're with it, it never leaves you, does it?
Well, do I miss it? I miss the day-to-day involvement, obviously. I miss the banter. Players, take them or leave them now, to be honest. Some of them are prima donnas now. It's not like it was in the old days.
Now, talking of the old days, you started as a trainee and apprentice at Gillingham on the south coast, and now alongside you was a man who isn't too far away from where we're sat right now. A very big, rugged, tough, butch central defender. Don't worry, he's not in the room. You were with Steve Bruce, weren't you?
I was. We were apprentices together all those years ago at Gillingham, and if you think he's fat now, you should have seen him report back for pre-season training.
This isn't going to go well.
I did all his work.
Yeah, okay. However, he did go on to be a very successful player.
He did. He's done very, very well. He's not changed in all the years, particularly his weight. But he's a winner. You know, Brucey was a winner at 16 when I first met him, and he's applied that throughout his playing career and then into management. You know, so for Hull City, I think he's the best man that they could possibly get at this moment in time.
It's absolutely no surprise to you that really wherever he's managed to do something great with the players that he's got at his disposal.
Well, listen, I'm not going to blow smoke up his backside. He's done all right, but you know, I think that he's been successful. He knows how to get out of the Championship, which is important, obviously. What he needs to do, if Hull City were to gain promotion, is buy some established players and push on as a Premiership manager and proving himself at that stage as well.
Brighton have got 4 wins in a row. Hull City have won 6 out of 7. Potentially this could be 0-0, or there could be 1 million goals in the game tonight. How do you see this one go, Micky?
Well, I think from Hull's point of view, I think both teams will be desperate not to lose.
Yeah.
I think that you know, if Hull win, that's a 6-point gap over Brighton, and with a 16-game scenario, that's a tough ask to ask of them to close the gap. From Brighton's point of view, a win puts them level on points with Hull City, and why not? I don't see why they can't come here tonight and win. They've won the last 4. They're full of confidence. Bobby Zamora, Laurie Wilson, you know, have a look at Knockout tonight because he's a special player. And the boy Murphy, so there's some great attacking players from Brighton's point of view. So it'll be interesting to see how the Hull City cope with their attacking flair.
And Bobby Zamora's still got it, and you the man who found him, were you?
Well, listen, I can't take that to applaud it. I think that Ian Holloway actually found him many years ago. I bought him when he was an 18-year-old player from Bristol Rovers to Brighton in his first spell. I think we paid £100,000 for him, and the bonus from Brighton in those days was he was on £120 a week.
Wow.
So I'm sure that he wouldn't want me to tell people that, but I keep reminding him that, you know, I've made him a few quid over the years.
Lovely stuff. Dean, to the neutral, it's a very exciting league we've got in front of us at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. To be fair, I said earlier on that in this division, you've got to keep that consistency going. You can lose a couple of games. Look at Middlesbrough. You know, they were flying. You know, Brighton at the start of the season were flying. You know, the only team in the country not to get beat under Chris. And then, but this championship's like that. And if you carry on the consistency, the way we're going, we were talking here at home. We've only lost one at home all season, which is incredible, really. And then our away form was getting better and better. Now we've started to win away from home. You know, as you say, it's going to be a tough game tonight. Let's hope we can get 6 points distance at the top. That'll be important, you know, psychologically as well. With the international break coming up, the lads can have a bit of a break after tonight. So it'll be an interesting game. I think that Brighton will play a different team to what they did in the Cup. You know, I don't think Chris was really bothered, or Steve really, about going through to the next round of the FA Cup. But we eventually won the game. But it'll be a different match tonight.
So, of course, through the whole of January, played 6-1-6. Steve becomes manager of the month. Got the curse out of the way by losing at Burnley, and then back on track at Blackburn with what the manager described as a really good performance, particularly in the second half.
Yeah, listen, I think that Micky will say as a manager is that if you get beat, it's how you respond to it, and if you get beat and then you get something out the next game in this division, then you're going to still round about the playoffs. If you lose the second game, then it comes the third game, and all of a sudden you start to get the jitters. And towards now the end of the season, not many games left, 16, 17 games left or so. You know, there's a lot of twists and turns in it yet. People are saying to me, "Oh, we should get promotion now because of, you know, the squad we've got," but it doesn't work like that. You know, and you know, it'll be a tough night tonight. Steve's got everybody fit, so I don't know what the team is. Normally I know what the team is, but I don't know what the team is. I'm assuming they'll probably keep the same as Saturday, but he's got a fresh bill of health, and hopefully we can get 3 points.
We shall see. Mickey, we'll come to you first with a score prediction. What do you think? How do you think it's going to go tonight?
I think there's definitely going to be goals in the game, and the whole City fans won't thank me, but I think Brighton are going to win 2-0.
Do we have any Brighton fans in the room? Hello, sir. How are you? You've got a new friend over there. So we're coming after the game. If he's still here, that means you've won. If that seat's empty, we'll have won, won't we? What do you think, Dean?
I'm going to go the other way, 2-0.
Yeah. I can't be right. Brighton winning 2-0.
No, I've said to Micky, I said that I think that I put on Twitter as well tonight. I think that we'll win the game 2-0. But I never get it right, do I? But long as we win, as you say, I ain't really bothered about the scoreline. But if we win tonight, then obviously 6 points, you know, distance between us and Middlesbrough. Bit of a break for the boys, and then take on from there.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll see you after the game. Please show your appreciation for Team Windass and our very special guest tonight, representing Brighton and Hove Albion, Micky Adams.